Good evening, friends. It's still daylight. I'm out on the porch, obviously, and we've had a good day of homeschool with our couple of our grandchildren. And yesterday we were gone well, we left at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, got back a little after 10 last night. Our friends from Kentucky wanted to take us out for supper at one of their favorite restaurants. And he is from the coastal area of Maine, so he knows his way around. So he had us meet them up in Augusta, which is our state capital, at the local Shaw's supermarket, and drop our car off there, and then we rode with them all the way to the coast of Maine in Camden. And he knows his way through all these back roads. It was cool. They took us to the Waterfront Restaurant, which is extremely popular. And I don't know whether they're closed on Mondays or not, but the waitress said Tuesdays is a big day for them, and it was. We got there probably a little after, or around 5 o'clock, probably right around 5 o'clock. And I don't think we got seated. I mean, we had seats to wait in. We had a nice table to sit at while we waited for about an hour and a half, I would say, to get into the restaurant where the food is being served. And then it took a while to get our food. And it's a big seafood restaurant right on the coast. It's all, they have lobster and haddock and all kinds of seafoods. And for those of us like me who prefer not to eat seafood, they have hamburgers or steak. I could have had an expensive steak, and I'm sure that would have been good too, but I had a hamburger. And one of the things I have a problem with ordering steaks or any kind of beef, which I typically order beef or chicken. They didn't have any chicken meals. That's okay. I had a hamburger. It was a great hamburger. But anyways, the waitress helped me because I told her, I said, I want it well done. And I said, it can be crispy. It can be crunchy. No pink. And she said, oh, you want a hockey puck? I said, sure. So when she brought it back, she said, here's your hockey puck. And she wasn't being mean. She was just being funny. But it was a perfect hamburger. It was cooked all the way. I like my meat cooked all the way through. I don't like pink in my meat. Our friend, the husband, the other man, he likes his very pink, almost raw. But anyway, we had a good, fun talk about that. And he had lobster. He and his wife had lobster. Thelma had some haddock. They paid for the meal. He said I could pay the tip if I wanted to, so I left a good tip. We're going to get together again next week, and we're going to pay for that meal. It won't be that expensive, but it'll be a good meal. We'll have fun with them. They're good people. But then because then it was an hour drive back to the grocery store where we met. For them, I mean, they drove further than we did yesterday, just to pick us up and take us back. I mean, they had to make 2 trips. We only had to make 1 trip to Augusta and back home again. So they drove twice as far, if not more, than we did. But we had a great time. It was a really good time. Had really good 5 hours of time to visit in the car and at the restaurant and so on and so forth. Had a good time. It'll be good to see them again before they head back. They've had some good times looking at the foliage. It's not as good a year as it could have been because of the rain. We did get some rain today. That was good. I don't know how much, maybe an inch or so. But that's a considerable amount of rain. There's still puddles around. It stopped raining early this afternoon, and the sun came out actually, and there's still puddles around. But anyway, that's what's going on here. I've been taking inventory of all my radio junk. I didn't make any more progress on my antenna wire coming into the house yet, but I've got the take that little box on behind my recliner, take that box out of the wall and see if I can get the cable up into that. And that's the last piece of the puzzle. Then I'll order stuff. Then I'll know what I need. Have a good evening, folks.